going to pick you apart piece.
Oh my gosh, she'll never forgive me. Okay, so what if I just remove
It doesn't.
the table right now? Would you forgive me?
We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is clear.
Girl, what are you talking about? An overwhelming heart, bring the tower to her.
You're on a path.
Okay, sweet. I've always wanted to offer monarch. Viva la revolution.
That's the spirit.
Okay, so let's grab the knife.
You take the.
Okay, so this time I'm gonna free this one.
Nope.
I haven't told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
And do you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
And how would I get you out of here? I already know, but...
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
We could keep her locked away here. She's probably gonna kill me, but let's do that, because that's what I want to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
She is scaring me. Oh my gosh.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Oh my gosh.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
I don't think so either.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her down here.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Oh my gosh.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece.
Oh my gosh, she'll never forgive me.
I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
No.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Okay, so what if I just remove
It doesn't.
the table right now? Would you forgive me? Oh my gosh. Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience.
These aren't.
Oh my gosh.
These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
Oh, jeez.
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Oh my gosh.
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Like what?
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
Oh my gosh.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends.
That's a terrible end. I should
I'm
have did this
sorry,
earlier.
but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is you're here to slay her.
But I died. She's gonna kill me again.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as
Clearly,
yourself.
I'm not very skilled.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
Voice of the paranoid.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit.
Huh!
I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all. For you, she will lie.
Yeah.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away. It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone.
Or bringing a knife this time. What does it look like now?
The interior of the cabin is plain.
Whoa.
The smooth wood of the walls almost featureless.
Whoa.
The
look
only
at that.
furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? There was a door here last time. It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay, this is different. This is different.
Very different. I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right? She knows that we're here. Calm down.
She definitely does know.
Maybe the
she's
three of
there.
you just think everything is different because you haven't been here before. Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died, you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. A lot's riding on this.
Let's take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up. Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife?
A bow?
Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task.
This must be a real
You're
good
more than
blade.
capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in
Okay,
yourself.
we can just immediately stab her.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death. You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps suspended in darkness.
We're not saying anything this time. We finna get straight to
More
stabbing.
eyes, too. You never mentioned the
Even
eyes.
though I'm pretty sure we're at a huge disadvantage here.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
Yeah, you're right. Step off into the void between the stairs? That's crazy.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force. Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten.
I thought I was about to die. I didn't think he's gonna save me, honestly.
You make your way to the bottom of the
He's
stairs.
so irritated with me.
As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black
my
of the
gosh.
basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again.
Well, maybe we... No, we
Please
definitely are gonna
stop
die
saying
again.
that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and
We're
start.
going right this time.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter. Because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Oh my gosh.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined path lies before you.
There you are.
We're killing you.
I told you I was
What the
going to
heck is
find
going
you.
on?
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go
Oh
numb.
goodness.
Your arms quickly
You
follow.
better help me out here, narrator.
This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think. Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Oh my gosh.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins
Well.
to coagulate.
Never mind.
It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Liver. What are you doing?
Huh?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. You sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me?
Yeah, keep us alive.
You have seconds left.
Bro.
Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Heart.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, well. Standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
She isn't attacking us. Nerves.
Wait, why aren't you attacking us?
Lungs. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Why won't you finish me off?
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to.
You don't want to.
Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
The princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your ear.
Oh my gosh.
Nerves, heart, lungs.
If I want to see you gone, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Yeah, I don't think there's any killing this one.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across the base of your neck. It feels like static. And then... Shit, make her stop. Hey, snap out of it. Okay, deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
One
liver,
moment,
nerves,
and then
heart,
you're
lungs,
gone.
liver,
Just
nerves,
like
heart, lungs,
that.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs,
Ah,
liver,
and
nerves,
there's the
heart,
fear.
lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs. She pulls away. Nerves, heart, lungs,
But
liver,
that wouldn't be very
nerves,
fun, now
heart,
would it?
lungs,
I've already done
nerves,
that.
heart, lungs, liver,
What happened
nerves,
after you killed me
heart,
last time?
lungs,
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
And then what?
nerves,
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too.
lungs, liver, nerves.
I don't think I can move without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever. I want to leave.
Okay, if you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why didn't you try being nice to me?
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you?
Okay.
And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option.
Ah!
But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Okay, and if I let you out, what then? Do we go separate ways?
Oh, no, definitely not. If you're what I need to leave this place, chances are you're pretty useful. I think I'll keep you right by my side. A little good luck charm to make sure I stay free. Don't worry, I'll make sure to take good care of you. I promise.
Yeah, nah. Nah, being around you is agony. I'm not gonna stick around.
Oh, we both know that you don't have a say here, so you should just look on the bright side. I'm not sure what the bright side is for you, but I'm positive you can find it if you look hard
No,
enough.
I don't think so. That's definitely an ending. My nightmare. We want to work together. Can you at least turn off the whole organs shutting down situation?
I am what I am. It's not my fault that you can't handle being around me.
Alright. How about I just kill you instead?
The princess cocks her head,
Ooh.
neck cracking uncomfortably. and you can't help but imagine a smile carve its way from ear to ear on the other side of her mask.
Thinking about that knife, are we? Put that little theory to the test. See how it plays out. But I don't think you're going to like what happens.
Me neither.
Because even if you make me dead, you're not getting out of here. This place is mine. And I'm not giving you the stairs unless I'm leaving with you.
Oh, you are right. Okay, I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave.
Destroy is such an unenlightened way of putting it. So sudden, so violent, so little nuanced. I'm not going to destroy the world, but I am going to hold it in my hands and squeeze it. I'm going to make it afraid, just like I've made you afraid.
Yeah, I ain't letting you out.
The world needs fear, doesn't it? Every terror I bring would make the good times so much better. Well, I'm practically doing a public good. So what harm is there really in letting me out?
People will die if you do to them what you've done to me.
But everyone dies eventually. They're all full of wet, writhing things, and in the end, each and every one of them gets unwound. And then those things get to become a new everybody. Just to come apart all over again. All I want is to be there for it. I want to watch it happen, and maybe do a little unwinding myself. Is that really so much to ask?
That is crazy. You know you're a lunatic, right?
Like I said, I am what I am, and right now, I'm in control. So, you might want to be a little nicer to me.
She raises one long gloved finger, its tip hovering just over your skin, seeming to enjoy the lingering threat. But she withdraws, sparing you another momentary glimpse of death.
I'll just die then.
And then we'll wind up right back where we started. Round and round we'll go. I wonder what will be different next time. Maybe you'll actually be able to move a limb. Who knows? But I'm always going to win.
What do you mean you're always going to win? Are you sure about that? Give it enough tries and I'm bound to win eventually. And maybe you don't get to come back like I do.
Is that a bet you're willing to take? Imagine climbing a mountain of lifetimes. And when you finally reach the summit, when you finally win, the only view you find is me. And then I push you.
Wow.
And you go tumbling all the way down those millions upon millions of battered and broken pieces of you that couldn't make the cut.
Wow.
What then? Would you have it in you to climb again? It sounds like a lot of effort for nothing. When instead we can just leave this place together. Hand in hand.
I think I'm going to kill you. And what happens if I refuse to let you out? What happens then?
Then we're stuck down here together. Until you change your mind.
Yeah.
Static, and a skipped beat as she touches your shoulder and whispers in your ear. No! Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Or until your heart finally gives out. And then, when you die, I'll find myself somewhere new. And before too long, you'll be there too. That's how this all works, right? This doesn't end until you let me out. And a lot can happen before then. I'm sure I can get creative.
Slay.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body. She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
I don't think so. I mean, we're both gonna die right here.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she? We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
You're not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She falls to the ground, liver, unmoving. Heart, lungs, liver, Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally. And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here. Right? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she?
Yeah.
And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means that you're stuck here.
Until I
forever.
die. We could just take the knife and, you know.
No. Oh no, I hate this. Time passes. Forever's gonna end eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It
Oh,
doesn't
baby, it's
end.
gonna end.
I feel
Grab
sick.
that knife.
It doesn't have to be forever, though, does it? What do you mean?
You know.
We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. You suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to
Because I'm
die?
stuck down here.
Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours.
Mine.
Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life.
But you sent me into a dangerous situation where I could have possibly died as well, so...
Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
What? Am I not a creature of biology? Want to starve or dehydration before it forever happens?
That's a grim thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out. Use it.
I will, but I'm just... Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of going other places?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I weren't. Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Well, but I've got the best company I can ask for. You guys. What more do I need?
Oh, you could do a lot better than us. Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass
Are you
the time.
serious? No, we're not doing that. Okay, I get it. You don't want us to die because you'll be lonely. How sweet.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Really?
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back again.
Ah, yes. The whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first
Why
one.
does he keep saying that?
That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us?
Yeah.
Plenty. But it's all in your best
No,
interest.
it's not.
And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger.
Oh my gosh.
You barely managed to land the
How-
killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time?
The world saved here, so why does it matter?
I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Man. Can you tell me your secrets now?
No.
How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm gonna wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk about.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel
I'm gonna
it.
keep asking you as long as the option is there.
I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Secret?
The narrator ignores you.
Really?
You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
Okay, so now I can't ask anymore.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing
You know
with
what?
it?
Maybe I'll kill you. How about that? Wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep waiting until it's not an
More
option.
time passes. You're still here.
Yeah, okay. Throwing the blade into the void? But then I'm just stuck here. Let's slay.
I don't like this, but I suppose there's not much I can do to stop
No.
you, is there? You raise the blade to your neck and slit your carotid artery. Here we go.
That was nasty.
You'd better get this right next time, do you hear me? Don't blow it.
Whatever.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The Wraith. Oh gosh. Oh, this is gonna be bad this time, huh?
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on.
Clearly,
and
we just
on.
need to let her out, unleash her onto the world.
Yes, so it does.
Oh, hello, voice of the code. I was wondering about you.
No, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods, where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end.
Huh.
Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It would make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Are you the same narrator we met on the loops? You're quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no. Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different.
Makes
Not
sense.
sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take
Oh
care
my
of it.
gosh, I was lit this time. See, we're on the same, I'd be on the same page with the story, I swear. I'm literally on the same page with the story. I was just thinking about, can we just kill the narrator?
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence
No,
your
it will.
decisions. You have
They
the
are
ability to
my
see
decisions.
things clearly. I suggest you use it.
We've killed her and we've been killed by her. Neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to have to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
You're right.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them. On second thought, let's not kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends. I'd like to see what that does to him.
What happens if we don't go to the cabin?
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's gotta be better, right? No, it's strictly worse.
How?
And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for
Whatever.
starters. And because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options. The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong.
You're right, actually. I've never just killed her off jump. Fine.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing, something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Oh.
It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given up?
There's obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will. The interior
Whoa.
of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror.
Shut
What's
up.
strange is that there
You
isn't
keep
much of
saying
anything in
that.
here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Of course there isn't a mirror. There wasn't one last time either, so why would it be there this time? I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Okay, let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of this hallway. And right now, we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. Are you saying there isn't a door? Are you saying that at the end of the hallway there's just an opening again? He didn't say door, did he? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening. It's just like last time, isn't it? Only instead of a visible empty void, there's an invisible one. For all we know, she could be standing right there behind the mirror. For all we know, she's going to jump out at us, and there's nothing we can do to stop her. Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement. You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wipe the mirror clean.
I hate that I know what's about to happen. Knowing makes it so much worse. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that
Don't
stress
jump
and
scare me.
lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Okay.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts your bones.
Whoa! Hello?
Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with a terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved.
Like, what the heck am I, a doggone harpy?
Crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom. But then you took my body away from
Your
me.
body?
So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
So, killing you takes away your body?
And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea. She clearly
Yeah,
hates
she
us.
does.
And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it.
What?
Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt. Then turn off the part of you that feels things.
Whoa.
Oh, like it's that easy.
Maybe it is. Can't we just manifest things?
It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts. Yes, that's what it does. That's the definition. Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad? You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
Do you need to take my body? Can I just open the door for you?
You locked me in a basement and then you
Okay,
killed me.
yeah, I know. Yeah, you hate me.
Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop
Oh my
me.
gosh. Okay, yeah, I really messed up with this one. I wanted to see what was gonna happen. I'm a victim in all this too. If you're gonna gaslight her,
And sometimes victims become the same as their victimizers. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you get a free pass.
Funny how she says that like it's a bad thing when it's exactly what she's doing right
Yeah.
now. Something tells me pointing out the irony wouldn't do much to help us.
You should be grateful that I still have a use for you. Being mine is more than you deserve, really.
Oh my gosh.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is clear.
Girl, what are you talking about?
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body
Oh!
emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso
Oh my
stretches
gosh,
until her
that-
face is practically
dang.
touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk. It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough. Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of
The
your
membrane
soul.
of my soul.
You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
Okay. Okay.
We were gonna let you out
Yeah.
of there. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we? I was.
Yeah. The wrong reasons.
And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Weren't you all of those things for me? I can grasp the shape of everything you think and feel. You think you are numb, but you are hopeless and paranoid. You are afraid of me. And I don't feel regret due to the recesses of your soul. There is not a drop of sympathy to be found.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
All I'm doing is reading what you said.
Oh my gosh.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
You wouldn't dare. Move now.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Wow. You know what? Let's not fight her. Let's just leave the cabin. I'm gonna say, but let's just leave the cabin. We've done enough to her. Let's leave.
You toss the last of your will aside and surrender to the princess. I guess that's that. Maybe we'll find our freedom on the other side. An end is an end. Let's see what it has in store for us.
This is all I wanted. If there will be a mercy for you again.
Oh my gosh. She's definitely terrifying.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
We're so close.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Oh, well.
It's doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body till it is a piece of meat and feathers. I will be free.
Please, just let her out.
Yes, let me out.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
You can't describe me into submission. The door is right there.
It really is, isn't it?
I walked to it. I placed your bloody hand on the door. I made you twist the handle.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
He is gone.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
I did nothing. He dealt with himself.
This is it then. The big moment.
Alright.
Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
The handle clicks as we push forward. The air is different here.
The taking against your will witness your enemy's freedom. But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear. Ill and rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting. Everything is gone. Except her.
What is happening to me?
And she's gone. But you don't answer her before she's gone. No return.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why?
This is in for you, but not for me.
I would have kept them in the dark if I were you. What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Can't even trust ourselves.
Approach the mirror. I know this is gotta look terrible. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone again. Let's see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. If you refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in the shadow, just beyond reflection. What am I, a crow? A raven? Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
Oh! A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in a glass in two. Whoa! Then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Wait. So, you're the narrator. I was wondering if I ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Whoa. Okay, so it looks like I got limited questions. Alright, if you are not me, then what are you?
I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Others like you. You said something like that before. Has every narrative really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
So what, the last time was really the last eye? What is the princess? Did you make her too, or... The people out beyond the walls of construct, do they know about this? Do they know what you want me to do to them? No. What's the princess?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
So she becomes what we perceive her to be.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
And you're dead? Or like the echo of a dead person?
This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Why would you want me to destroy the concept of transformation?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
How did you die?
I killed myself. It had to be done, really. None of this would have worked if I was still alive. Nobody living could know about her.
What? If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
So I'm the long quiet. What? Okay, why would you want to rid the world of death?
If you need to ask that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Does anyone else know about this? Does anyone else know about this?
Of
No,
course
they
not.
don't.
The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset...
Yeah, he said that
Who will
already.
remember them?
I don't know why I asked.
All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
I have 2 more questions. I guess of all things, why is she a princess?
Are you asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why, maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach. A herald of things to come. I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Run out of questions. Death of the author. I think you're out of time.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
A world without death sounds crazy. But I guess that would technically be heaven? As the final fragment of the glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent God, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time.